got 1 hour.
Boom, 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 boom. We are live, and it is a blessed, wonderful, beautiful, sleepless, now Saturday morning, depending on what time zone you may be in. But it still feels like a blessed, wonderful, beautiful, sleepless Friday night to me. We have unboarded off of the sleepless arc, and it is now time for some bumps and some bruises, some ranking of some SummerSlam matches, talking about how we felt about SummerSlam, and of course sharing some Q&As and seeing what y'all guys got to think, and as well what we want to ask each other. But first off, to kick us off with this Bumps and Bruises episode, I want to give a big good old round of applause to the good old brother Danathan Daily, aka El Presidente, joining us on this episode of Bumps and Bruises. And I think we're going to have a lot of fun here because we've definitely had a lot of bruises tonight. And I took a bump earlier, losing to you in Sleepless Radio, but it was a blessed, wonderful time. However, we're going to kick this thing off with SummerSlam Night 1. But before we do so, how have you been this week, brother?
Good, man. I'm just going through the motions. I mean, physically feel good for the most part. Heel's bothering me right now, but like other than that, before that, I was feeling amazing. Like coming off my knee, like I just been eating better and shit. So I can feel a difference. Of the change. The energy levels are way up. So
Fuck yeah, and that's very good to hear.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like getting high or something. Like
it really is. I felt the high all night on Sleepless Radio with you.
Yeah, that's very fucking true tonight. But yeah, everything's going well. SummerSlam was a great show.
Which night you like more?
Which night?
Yep.
I'd say night 2.
I think night 2 is better than night 1.
I enjoyed night 1 as well. I thought it was a solid show throughout. Like there was a couple matches I was but
we'll cross that bridge, so to speak, when we get there.
They hit both nights, like the main events, right?
Yeah, I agree with that.
So
I think they delivered. I think that there was a couple hiccups along the way.
Yes.
But we'll discuss that as we dive into it. So to dive right into it, thank you guys for being joined in, whether you're watching this live or watching afterwards, for this great episode of Bumps and Bruises. How would you rank Saturday? So I got it right here. We're going to always go worst to best.
Okay.
What's your worst?
It's kind of hard because there's 2 matches that come to mind that I was just like, yeah, that was complete dud.
Complete duds. Yeah. 2 of them came to your mind.
Yeah.
No kidding. What were those? Well, you know what? We'll get there.
I'll get they're going to be like back to back here, but I would say, God damn, it's kind of hard to choose between the 2. I would say
this is ranking Saturday, right?
Oh, are we just ranking Saturday or Sunday?
Let's rank Saturday first.
Okay,
and then we'll get into Sunday. We'll rank them separately.
But overall, it's not my worst then.
Okay, so we're ranking both night 1 and night 2 of SummerSlam completely separate. What do we got?
I say the first match, I was like, okay. It was a solid match. I did enjoy it. It wasn't bad. I would say the Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross to start.
Worst match of the night?
Of night 1, but it was a solid match in my opinion. I did like the story. I want to see what they want to do with Karrion Kross.
I'm very glad that you said that because, to be honest with you, if we're ranking the worst matches, let me give my number 1. It's Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross 2. That was a stupid-ass stipulation. That was dumb.
What was the stipulation again?
They didn't even really do it. They did it off mic, and that was my thing going into it. That was literally the thing that I complained about. So what the stipulation was is that if Sami Zayn won, Karrion Kross had to say, "You were right, I was wrong." If Sami Zayn won, or if Karrion Kross won, Sami Zayn had to say, "I was wrong, you were right."
Okay.
I'm like, who let Vince Russo into the writer's room? Like, what the fuck is that? That's bullshit. Yeah. And they didn't even really do it. That was the thing. They didn't even really do it. Right. They never had a moment like that. I thought that was easily the worst match of Saturday. So night 1, Second worst match of the night, Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill. And I think WWE proved that. They said that Jade Cargill ain't good to go. She's no longer in the main event scene. River. I'm quoting dirt sheets. I'm just quoting dirt sheets there.
I get it. And you let the experiment run with her.
I'm going to be honest, man. This is one of the first things I wanted to really kind of dive into just briefly. Jade can't hang, man.
Yeah.
She showed on SummerSlam night. She can't hang with Tiffy. Tiffy time I thought was up. It is not up.
Yeah, I would have that. Would I have that? I don't know, man.
It's almost like Jade moves too slow in the ring.
I kind of get what you're saying, though.
I like Jade Cargill. I'm a big fan. I follow her on all social media.
Yeah, I'll have that as my next match.
That's your 2-2?
Yeah. But my next one, I'm just like, it's kind of close to that. I would say the Raquel, Roxanne against Melissa Flair.
Interesting. Very, very interesting. Because you know what my third would be? Roman Reigns and Jey Uso versus Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. Did we just get hot take territory?
I did like.
Did we just get in hot take territory?
I do like the match for what it was. I mean, you knew Jay and fucking Roman were gonna win.
Here's the thing, and I'm gonna be the guy that says it. Bronson and Braun Breaker are gonna be future big stars.
Yeah,
but they're not there yet, and that showed it. Jey Uso and Roman Reigns stole that match.
Right.
To prove my point, Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker were waiting for a lunge from Roman Reigns to dive to the outside of the ring. He trusted them.
Right.
They didn't catch him. Two big-ass dudes didn't catch him.
Well, the jump itself, like, Roman, like, overshot it. Like...
Back up.
Oh, he put so much into
it. If I'm Bronson Reed or Braun Breaker, back up. Break his fall.
Yeah.
Break it.
He almost cleared him.
He did. And like you said, he got up. He did get up. But I don't know, man. I watched the Stevie Richards show, and Stevie Richards, hate to quote him, but he did, well, not hate to quote him, but he agreed with me. This is what he said on his video. Mm-hmm. He said, at the end of the day, even if I do shoot over, back up. You can tell I'm shooting it.
Right.
Whoa! All right.
Right.
Boom! Catch that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, even though it's going to hurt.
Right.
And I think that's the thing that I think on is because I think back to that cameraman spot of WrestleMania 25 with Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker.
Right.
And Undertaker went up to the cameraman after the match and was like, hey, man, what's up with that? Like, you backed off.
Right.
You didn't grab me. And the cameraman goes, dude, he goes, you were a fucking missile. Like, right. I've never taken anything like this. I didn't know how to handle that. I backed away. I'm sorry.
Right.
You need to get somebody like a me that'll be like, dude, you're paying me what?
Right.
What's he got to do? He's got to land on me. All right, cool. Boom!
Like, basically, man. They're young, man. It happens. I mean, it ain't ballet. So.
It ain't ballet.
So to speak.
But no, I did not like that tag match. Like, I did, but I didn't. I liked it. I enjoyed it. But at the same time, it could have been a lot better. I just think that personally, Jey Uso and Roman Reigns carried it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Trying to put the young guys over.
But Braun and Bronson were good. I like Bronson fucking stealing fucking Reigns' shoes. Fucking hilarious.
The shoe falafa, whatever he calls it.
Yeah.
The shoe alafa. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Fourth worst match of the night, though, would be another tag match. Randy Orton and Jelly Roll versus versus Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul.
Okay.
I thought that tag match was shit. Not shit, but hold on. Definitely not shit. Hold on.
I don't like the match.
It wasn't shit.
That Claymore.
Jelly Roll did really good. And Logan Paul was selling like he owed rent. But at the end of the day, I
Joey
did like
was
the
so
finish
funny.
of it. I did
Yeah.
like the finish of it.
Yeah, taking that Claymore. Yeah, he took that Claymore like a champion.
And I got to admit, I got to give some love to Jelly Roll real quick. We got to give some love to Jelly Roll. This dude was the one that literally told Triple H when they were told that Randy Orton and Jelly Roll were going to go over.
Right.
That Jelly Roll was the one who said,
Nah.
let me take it. Let me take the pin. And I think that was a good call.
Right.
I really do think that was a good call.
It was a good call.
Because what celebrities volunteer to just take a pin?
Right.
I would.
Right.
But you know me, though. I want to take a table bump. But what celebrities would volunteer for that?
Not a whole lot. Because usually the celebrity does go over. More times than not.
Well, like Logan Paul said, he's an outsider.
Yep.
Which is hilarious. I love that. When he started calling Jelly Roll an outsider,
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, that's good heel shit, man. Because
Oh, yeah,
you know they're about to boo you out the building. Because you're an outsider, too.
Yep. Big time.
Gotta love Logan, man.
He knows how to work a crowd, man. He is talented in that regard.
So where does that match rank for you? Because they got two more to rank.
So I actually have I would say the Jelly Roll match was my next one.
So you agree with me on that.
But then I would have the Roman Reigns Jey Uso next.
Wow, you rank that higher.
Yeah.
Well, guess what my two best matches of the night were? Of Saturday.
Okay.
This is where we're really going to differ. I think the second best match of the night for SummerSlam Night 1 was Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss.
Yeah, I disagree.
Versus Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez.
I thought it was already.
And I think the best match of the night was Gunther versus Punk.
Yeah.
With the Seth Cash.
You
know what did it for me? What did it for me is, as you know, with the Funko up there, I'm a huge Alexa fan. I love her "We're Not Friends" gimmick with Charlotte. I think that's hilarious.
Actually, I would have Tiffany Stratton, Jay Gargill before the Roman Reigns and Jey Uso, so that's a minor error on my part.
Hey, that happens.
But that was my second best match was the Roman Reigns Jey Uso. I would say the opening, then I would say Gunther CM Punk.
That was a great match.
I was so happy when CM Punk won, and I know back in my head, I'm like, okay, Seth Rollins could cash in. It is a possibility. But I'm just hoping he's not. I'm just hoping he's actually legitimately hurt. I don't care. But when Seth Rollins came out, I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. And just saw CM Punk win the title, and you're just like, motherfucker.
I literally have a whole reaction to this last episode of Bumps and Bruises because we were live for SummerSlam.
I fucking tore my heart out, man. I was just like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
I can't wait to show you my reaction. The moment that he threw the crutches off,
yeah,
I was like, no! I was like, it's a total work.
He worked us. And I knew back in my head, like, yeah, this was a possibility. It was neat. So it did look funny because like he landed perfectly and he just hopped and like I'm like, if he did hurt himself, he didn't hurt himself for that long.
So you kind of had speculation.
Yeah. I mean, it was brilliant to have LA Knight just like win the way he did with that finish back in main event. Because no one, like, when you saw that happen, like, LA Knight.
Second heist of the century.
Yeah.
It was the second heist of the century. He
Right.
fucking stole that bitch.
I called the original one back in the day.
The Lesnar Reigns?
Yeah, and the funny thing is they didn't pull that trigger until the fucking day of. Like, they decided on the day of, like, yeah, we're going to do this.
And then just were like, nah.
Like, we're not ready for Roman Reigns. We're going to put the title on Seth Rollins. have the guy cash in on WrestleMania. We've never done that before. And I fucking called that shit. Like, fucking 6 months ahead of time. Like, when he won the briefcase, I was like, he's cashing in WrestleMania.
I remember you telling me that, too. I was like, yeah, that's a damn good call. Well, let's recap SummerSlam Night 2, shall we?
Yep.
Sunday, August 3rd, Newark, New Jersey. What do we got here? Well, for worst match of the night, this is where we're going to get our best clips at. Worst match of the night was Becky Lynch versus Lyra Valkyrie.
That's fair.
That was a train wreck from the beginning, and everything that went viral about that match, about people in the crowd chanting different shit and people in the crowd having dance parties. Let me tell you where that match went dead in the water. That zip tie was the worst idea that you ever could have introduced in that match. Because at one point, a lot of people didn't even catch this. The fucking thing comes off.
Yep.
And she has to put it back on, scramble under the ring, still can't get it off once she puts it back on, and it just turns into a shit show and a complete circus.
Yep.
I like Lyra, and I love, obviously, like Becky a lot, too, and they've had great chemistry together. But I think that zip tie is what made that match fall apart.
Well, that's crazy coming from you because there was a Bailey run-in in that match.
And I like the Bailey run-in. Yeah. And I like the miss. And I'm glad you mentioned it. It hits the chain.
Yeah.
But the zip tie ruined all momentum.
Yeah.
It really did. It just ruined all momentum. Like, at one point, if I was the ref, I would be like, just forget it. Abandon it. Like, fuck it.
See, I'm fine with you having that as your worst match because that match was one of the worst matches of the night. I'm not going to put it as my last one because you just talked about the match. I'll talk about the other match I would say it was just as bad was the Solo Sikoa against Jacob Fatu.
Yep.
Yeah.
Guess what? That's my two.
Yeah. Those were the worst matches of both nights, in my opinion.
Haku's son couldn't even handcuff somebody's hand to a steel cage.
Yep.
It's like, dude, I could do that off of 15 beers.
And even then, he just like...
and then wonders why Jacob's able to go, ooh,
right,
break out of it. But no, I think that I agree with you. That was a bad steel cage match. That was bad.
I was expecting
the
more.
The finish was bad. All bad.
The only thing that I was like, all right, that was cool was Jacob Fatu doing the moonsault off the cage. That was like the only cool spot, and like the match just felt dull to me. Overall.
If it wasn't for that, that would be my worst match of the night.
If
it wasn't for the moonsault.
Like, it did nothing. Like
Becky and Lyra didn't have a big spot that could bail them out. Like that. There's my guy. We're over here talking wrestling, observing stuff. Bumps and bruises time, baby. But, I agree. That steel cage match and the Lyra Becky match. So you agree with me that those were the two worst matches.
that would be my next one, would be the Lyra Becky.
Now, here's where we get fun. Because the three matches after that, I thought were all phenomenal. Like, across
it was good.
Like, that's where I think Sunday stole the show.
Yeah.
For three,
I'd look at it, but I know what I want to put it.
Well, you got to also
by looking at the card.
Make sure to factor in the TLC match.
Right.
So for three, because you really had a lot of great matches after this. I mean, you had 4 bangers. I want to word this carefully. 3, let me go Naomi, Io, Ripley. Cena isn't retired yet. Not yet. Not yet. He's still got some dates left. He just had that tag match tonight, which I'm not even sure how that ended.
Yeah, I would say same thing. Naomi, Io Sky, Ripley. So
that'd be 3.
Yeah, I would say that would be the next one.
But again, these are all great matches. Like, these are all great.
Well, you also had the TLC match, so it's technically 4.
No, it's what?
Yeah.
Well, see, I have that high.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying Naomi, Io Sky, Ripley is 4 for me.
Gotcha. Me too.
And 3, I had the Dominic Mysterio against AJ Styles.
We're going to differ.
Okay.
We're going to differ. When I look at this card, you say Dominic and AJ Styles. I would say after that, knowing what the card has, I would actually say it would be the TLC match.
The Eddie references were great, but it's also an overplayed thing too.
Okay, great conversation. I think what made AJ Styles' thing great was something that I heard.
It was cool seeing the trunks and everything, man.
And AJ Styles said that with it being the anniversary of the 20 years of the custody of Dominic.
Right.
AJ Styles, sorry, I'm going to do some behind-the-scenes kayfabe breaking shit. And then something was Cody's. Interesting take. Very interesting take. I love that take. However, I firmly believe that in the case I was just speaking on, refresh me briefly.
With the AJ Styles, Dominic custody 20 years.
So AJ with the 20 years celebrating it. One of the things
I think Dominic should have won, but yeah.
One of the things that AJ asked though of Dom was, and he asked Ray, was, hey, for the 20th anniversary, Eddie Guerrero is one of my biggest inspirations. You mind if I go out there and honor him real quick?
Mm-hmm.
And I think what made that match, which we'll end up seeing where I rank that, I thought that was beautiful. Like, it was a way of AJ Styles saying, hey, for one night, I'm this good that I can literally go out and wrestle like a whole other different legend.
Right.
And you'll never know that I'm doing his entire moveset.
Right.
And what AJ Styles said, they were like, was there anything that you kept? He said, yeah, the phenomenal forearm. He goes, but I missed it.
Right.
I'm like, whoa! You put thought into that. Like the moment you went for an AJ move, you fucking missed that shit. He said Dominic shouldn't have beat AJ. I agree.
I'm different. I'm fine with Dominic going over on that match. I mean, he just won the IC title.
Wait a minute, you're right. You're right.
So.
You're actually right, because here's something I want to also say.
I want to see what he can do with his run.
I want him and AJ to have a feud.
Oh, yeah.
So what I was going to end up saying is, I would say that where you have the AJ Dominic match is where I actually have the TLC 2 match.
Yeah, I mean, I get it.
I love the Dominic AJ match. That was my second favorite match of the whole weekend.
It was a good match. I did enjoy the Eddie references and everything. It is a little played out in my taste, but I get it. And, like, I mean, if anyone deserves it, it's Dominic. Like, he literally did a storyline with Eddie Guerrero back, 20 years ago, where, like, he made, like, a huge storyline with him and Ray. So,
and if you notice about AJ, that's one of his, like, biggest inspirations.
Yeah.
He said AJ is a veteran. Dominic should feud with Mello. That's a really hot take.
That'd be interesting to watch. I mean, Dominic against Mello would be kind of cool to watch.
It would give Mello something to do. At least it would get Mello on TV. I like Carmelo Hayes. The thing with AJ, I agree, though. I think he should have won that Intercontinental title.
Right.
I really do. I've always been a big AJ Styles guy. I mean, I'll always say this. He might not be one of my favorites, but I think AJ Styles is one of the best wrestlers actively in the world.
Oh, yeah. Always.
I mean, I think I agree with him when he said, he goes, I told Shawn Michaels, he goes, I wish I could have a match with you. He goes, we could do a blindfold match.
Pretty much.
Like, just blindfolded.
That's what I like about AJ Styles, but he took like that Shawn Michaels route with his career.
Yeah, and he wanted to work with Dominic Mysterio.
Yeah.
Because
he just works with the people he wants to.
And I think people in the back, they know when AJ Styles works with you. You're either going to look good or you're going to look stupid.
Right.
You want to hang? Go hang with one of the best of them. He said, I don't dislike Dom, but better feuds work with him.
I would say so, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the only issue with Dom, though, is a lot of the times his most biggest storylines seem to come along with, like, which female is he picking between? Yeah,
well, it's making him a natural babyface now. So, like, have him against Mello does make some sense. So, they have Dom as the babyface.
Mello is really over with the IWC.
I imagine.
I mean, I like Melo. I mean, I mentioned that to you earlier when we were
Mhm.
watching SmackDown. I was like, the only issue is that Triple H doesn't know what to do with it.
I'll say my number 2 was the TLC match. I just thought it was a fucking great, like, car crash, like, wrestling. You just had fucking bodies flying through ladders and chairs. It was.
The Spanish fly through the table.
I knew it was gonna be chaos because it was 6 teams, but like, if you want to watch a car crash, that is a perfect match just to watch. I'm just saying.
I kind of disagree there. He said Dom's weakness is always needing somebody else to build heat. The thing about that, though, is that when he starts talking, at least for a while there, he'd get booed out of the building.
Oh, yeah, they would not let him talk.
But I do know that the storylines that surround him do gather that heat.
I like the only way he was going to be able to talk is he just pull out a fucking Vicky Guerrero. Excuse me.
That would be good. That would actually be good. If Dom doesn't excuse me.
Just Vicky just popping up out of fucking nowhere.
That'd be really good.
If they made it would have worked if they did a promo like that.
100%.
I'm not sure if you would get the same response he does now because people like him as the IC champ.
Well, you remember that pop he got at 41?
Yeah.
When Dom came out, he got a crazy, or when
Yeah.
he won, he got a crazy pop. He
Yeah,
ran
he
back
did.
into the ring and shit.
Yep.
My second favorite SummerSlam match of both nights was Dom AJ.
Okay.
But I think this is now our first favorite, and I think this is everybody's favorite, including Dave Meltzer, who I have a rivalry with on Twitter. Fuck you, Dave Meltzer. But I have to include that in the clip. But Cody Rhodes versus John Cena was potentially one of the best WWE matches of the year. Potentially one of the best WWE matches of the year.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great match for what it was. It was.
Did you see what Cena said at the end?
But
so somebody depicted what Cena said at the end before you give your answer. And Cena, when he leaned into Cody Rhodes, he said, I want to let you know, he goes, you got the real John Cena. I gave you everything I had.
Yep.
And you could tell Cody took that like,
yep.
Thank you for the torch. He said, the booing was a work. I used to be a WWE seat filler. They encourage people to boo and cheer when they know something happens and they're going to replay it. True story. I used to be a seat filler.
Interesting.
I remember I mentioned that before, actually. Seat filler.
I mean, they always pump a lot of noise into the fucking stadium, too. So, it's a possibility. I mean, it's not the first time they've done shit like that. I mean, look at Roman Reigns.
Look at AEW.
The big dog run. They pumped in fake cheers all the damn time.
The big dog.
Yeah. So, and I get what you're saying with the Dom. Like, I hear it. Because, like, they turn up the sound of the boos. Like, when he's, like, trying to talk. And they made it a thing. That was his gimmick. So, like, I mean, yeah.
Boom out the building.
Yep. He got booed out during his wedding speech, man.
That's good shit.
That was hilarious.
That's good. The fact that that's good shit. I like that. I would be dismissed, and I would be not a good podcaster with you if we didn't speak about something that everybody doesn't want to talk about.
Right. But
I don't give a fuck about talking about it because that's who I am. And I know you don't give a fuck about it either. And we're going to be raw and we're going to be organic. But he said exactly cool, cuz know what I'm talking about.
Right.
It is fucking hilarious. All right. Get ready to clip this, TikTok. Get ready. So, something happened at the end of the Cody Rhodes and John Cena match that happened to have the internet on blast. They were triggered. They were active. So my question for you is, how do you feel? And then I'll share my feelings, and I can't wait to see what everybody else thinks.
Okay.
What are your true feelings? And be organic as shoot on me.
Okay.
Pause. What are your feelings on Brock Lesnar returning to the WWE? Shoot. It's a shoot, brother.
It's a shoot, brother. I don't mind it personally because you know what? At the end of the day, Janelle Grant did sign a contract to have that shit happen to her, and she took a lot of money. And I know that's not a popular take, but it's the fact that she did it. The only reason she's suing Vince is because he didn't continue paying her. So as soon as the money ran out, like, oh well, I could now it's not a non-disclosure agreement. Well, I can say whatever the fuck I want now. Well, Vince, I'm gonna sue your ass for taking hush money and all that shit. Very interesting stuff, and like the
Very interesting.
and it's
Very interesting.
It's unfortunate Brock Lesnar got involved with that shit, but I understand.
Well, because she mentioned the UFC fighter thing.
Yeah.
And everybody assumed that it was Brock Lesnar.
Right.
But you know what a recent theory that came up was
Mm-hmm.
that I actually kind of thought about, and I was like, you know what? Maybe that's not bad.
Right.
Could be Cain Velasquez.
That'd be interesting.
Could be Cain Velasquez.
Yeah, he only showed up for that one match.
He has a pending charge.
God.
Makes you wonder, don't it?
Could have been. I mean,
here's my thing.
Brock Lesnar's name got cleared by their legal team, so they know what they're doing. John Cena wanted Brock Lesnar for his retirement tour, so it makes sense. I'm not mad about it. I'm actually glad that Brock Lesnar is back because we just get to see one final run against them too. So like, I'd rather have that in the moment than like let real shit life politics fucking happen, preventing something that could be done really cool that you book. I'm a fan first. I'm sorry, and like, if he was guilty, he's guilty of that shit, and so be it. And that sucks. I mean, I don't.
Whoa! Now that's where I disagree with you.
I don't condone those actions. Like, if he was guilty of that shit, I don't condone his behavior.
That goes with my take.
Yeah. So
it's
like Chris Benoit. Like, I know what the fuck he did. I'm not rooting for this guy anymore.
Well, I completely cancel Chris Benoit.
Yeah.
This is where this is going to be a fun clip. Talking about Brock Lesnar returning to WWE. What was my initial reaction? What's my once I processed it reaction?
Mm-hmm.
Initial reaction, because I got to call this thing really truthfully down the middle. And I'm glad you did too. When I first heard his music, I was watching with my wife.
I couldn't believe it when the music fucking hit.
I couldn't even process it.
Yeah.
Like, it was literally unfathomable to me.
Yeah.
I thought The Rock was coming out. I really did.
I believe The Rock was coming out too.
I thought that's exactly what was coming out.
Like, whoever was going to be, it was going to be The Rock. If.
So
I said if, because it wasn't 100% The Rock was going to be there.
It wasn't 100% on anybody.
You can't count
But
it.
you would have thought it was a
0%
on Brock Lesnar.
Yep.
And that's why when I heard the dum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum,
Oh, yeah.
I look over at my wife, and she knows enough about wrestling now that she kind of looks at me like, "Is this real?"
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, "I don't know." And then I see him come out on the stage, and I'm like, "Well, he's there. This is happening." And then next thing you know, F5 to Cena. And Brittany's over here, my wife, looking at me like, is this supposed to happen? This is what I wanted to lead off with. She goes, can he be out here? Mm-hmm. That is what starts this conversation, because that's basically the question that I asked you.
Yeah.
Is, can he even be out here? So my confliction with the Brock Lesnar return is exactly kind of what you said. I'm going to piggyback off what you said.
Yeah.
I'm a fan first. I have a Brock Lesnar Funko right there. I can't lie about that. It was the first Funko I ever bought. I've been a long time Bork Laser Brock Lesnar fan. When I hear that music, I'm going to pop. It's going to happen. I run around this room. That's exactly what I did when I heard this music.
I was shocked.
My wife was stunned, but I was running around the room going, no shit, Brock Lesnar's back. My thing with that is, it goes back to what I just said with her question leading.
Mhm.
If I'm going to call this thing down the middle. She said, can he even be out there? My answer is, the WWE legal team and WWE, people got to remember something here. We got to lock in. We got to dial in. It's a big company, major, multi-billion-dollar business at the end of the day. The last thing that they're going to do is put somebody on TV, on pay-per-view, that is accused and charged of sexual assault. The fact that the WWE legal team, for those that don't know, cleared him and Triple H spoke to him tells me that, as hard as this is to say, and I'm going to get heat for it, I'm expecting it and I'm okay with it because I stand 20 toes on my business and I know how to call shit down the middle. That legal team of WWE and Brock Lesnar's attorney, everybody spoke together. They can trust Brock Lesnar, Bork Laser, that he is not guilty of what he is being accused of. His name never was once dropped in any documents. So I know when people go, oh, former UFC fighter, it's got to be. No, we're not detectives. I'm not a cop. You're not a cop. I don't work for the police department. You don't work for the police department. That's not our job. We can't dictate who's guilty and not guilty because we don't see the evidence. We don't know that. We can only go off of speculation. And I'm going to die on a hill here. And if I'm wrong, I will come on this show as I always do and tell you that I'm wrong. But I feel like I'm right.
She signed up.
I do not feel like Brock Lesnar is guilty. And to go with your point, with all the evidence that has came out, Janelle Grant, I hate to be the one that tells you this. It does not look good for you. Mm-hmm. And you lying, if you are, only makes true victims have a harder time getting justice. So for the love of God, I'm speaking to males and women here.
Oh, I believe it happened.
Please stop wrongfully accusing people of doing things that they didn't do. Please stop doing that. So my opinion, to conclude on what Brock Lesnar is, and it's going to get hate, prepare for it. I'm happy to have him back. But I will preface it with this. The legal teams and the attorneys and everybody involved, they better be right. And I'm counting on them to be right. Did I do good?
Yeah.
Not bad? Not canceled?
No.
Worded it all right?
No, you're staying afloat for now. I would say.
You haven't canceled me yet?
Not yet.
So my question is then for everybody watching, tuned in live or where they're watching afterwards, and of course for you. Mm-hmm. How do you handle this Brock Lesnar situation? Because it's getting a lot of backlash. It's getting a shitload of backlash.
Now, here's my hot take that I was mentioning earlier tonight. So, Brock Lesnar got in because of the final boss. The final boss saw Cena turn face on SmackDown. Now he brought in Brock Lesnar to beat the shit out of John Cena. So they're going to have a Brock Cena match, and I think Cena goes over. And Cena faces The Rock for his final match.
For the what do they call it?
The Rock is the final boss to Cena.
So your take is
that's my hot take.
The Cena's last match is against The Rock.
Correct.
And The Rock brought Brock back in a pinch.
Just to beat the shit out of John Cena because he turned face.
And obviously
he took it as betrayal.
Lesnar did nothing on this episode of SmackDown.
Yep.
Did fucking nothing. Wow. All right.
That all hinges on The Rock, though. But I believe that to be the final match.
You know what? If you're gonna hot take it, then you know what? I've had enough drinks. I can say a take that I can hot take it and stand on it.
Okay. Let
me be the IWC. I can't even believe I'm doing it. first time ever. We've done a bunch of first time evers tonight. I'm going to speak on behalf of the IWC. I'm going to be the guy that does it.
Okay.
Is there a world where Vince McMahon returns?
I don't think so.
Well, guess what? I'm a hot take it. Hot take! Hot take alert! Get the fire extinguisher. Hot take Tucker. I think Vince McMahon might return and be Brock Lesnar's manager.
I would just find that to be the fucking funniest thing if they ever fucking had that happen.
You know what they got to do, though? If they're going to do that? Brock Lesnar's going to have to do a shit finisher. And what I mean by that is like literally just pull down his drawers and just shit all over the opponent. Take the stink face to the next level. And Vince McMahon will stand in the corner of the ring with 2 torn quads and just beat off. He said, no, I disagree. I hope you do. He said, I hope Vince doesn't return. Let me also preface this because I like to be funny. I hope that Vince McMahon does not return. I do not want Vince McMahon to return. I'm being funny. I am being funny. It's dry humor. It's all jokes. Do I really actually think Vince McMahon will return? No. But it's funny to say that. So I guess it's not truthfully a hot take because I don't actually think he'll return.
Oh, no.
But it was funny.
It's funny because it's just with the shit that's going on.
See, laughter emojis.
With the lawsuits, it just makes it funny. Like, okay, so these 2 guys are in a lawsuit together, and you're gonna bring both of them back as a team against John Cena. Like, what the fuck are we doing?
They're gonna shit on Nikki Bella. That's gonna be how you build the Rock's feud. They're gonna go back in the locker room and take a big old dookie on Nikki Bella's forehead.
I mean, Becky Lynch already did that up to her on Monday.
Becky Lynch shit on. Oh yeah, she did.
Yeah, she shitted all over fucking Nikki Bella.
She goes, "Oh yeah, you could have been the best power couple in wrestling, but you can't see him anymore."
Like Jesus Christ.
That's a good one.
I knew Nikki wasn't ready for that shit. Like,
oh, you can even tell by the look on her face. She's like, yeah, that's good. Don't like Becky Lynch. You know what? I'm a Bayley fan. I'm not really that big on Becky either.
I'm not.
I am wearing an MJF shirt though.
I'm not big on Becky as I used to be. Like, I don't know.
You mentioned Becky. It was Happy Gilmore. I had to mention my MJF.
I liked the man gimmick during the Ronda Rousey Charlotte Flair times, but that's about it.
You know what my favorite Becky gimmick is?
Yeah.
2 belts. Becky 2 belts.
Becky 2 belts was alright.
I like Becky 2 belts. Becky 2 belts was funny. All right, brother. Well,
the man is corny.
I agree.
Well, it ran dry.
Hey, actually, Observing Stuff just came up with a great clip.
It ran dry, the gimmick thing.
I think the man is corny too.
But you're talking about WrestleMania 35 when she main evented. She was super over at the time. Yeah, I was a huge fan at the time.
Was that when she broke her nose?
Yeah. At the height of her popularity, I would say. That was her height of her popularity.
She like stood at the top of the crowd, and the crowd was going nuts. Her nose is all fucked up and shit. And she was like,
yeah.
That's something I did.
It was a great fucking image.
That was good. Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Money.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a great image.
It put her over.
I still remember it too. Her fucking crimson face. I was like, "Oh, your nose is broken." Yeah. That's a broken nose. All right, Danathan. Before we close us up out of here, and Observing Stuff gets to ask us a question.
All right.
What question you have for me? I asked you the Brock Lesnar question.
Okay.
I think Becky is listening to Seth, and I'm not mad. Well, they both wear the same wardrobe.
What do you think the War Games is going to end up being for the men's?
What do I think the Survivor Series War Games men's match will end up looking like?
Yeah.
Roman, Jay, Sammy, Punk. I don't know who that 5th would be, but you're versing Seth Rollins, Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker, Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul. That answers my own question. The fifth men on the men's War Games match for Roman Reigns' team would be Jelly Roll. That's his next match.
I wouldn't have that attached. You're close, and I like.
I'm close.
You're close. I would have.
I'm edging it.
Instead of Jelly Roll, you put Jimmy Uso.
My only issue with that is he seems a little caught up in this Solo Sikoa.
Yeah, Jacob Fatu thing. And I get it, but if you're not, I mean, you have him or Jacob Fatu on this team. You can even do that. I was thinking it's going to be like Seth, Bronson, Braun Breaker, then you have Solo, and then you have like one of the MFTs.
They want to keep them apart. And this is something I said earlier during SmackDown, but I think MFT is dead in the water. Nobody's over, man. Nobody's over. They don't get a pop.
I'll give it some more time.
Do I got to be that guy? Do I got to sound like the hater? I'm Mr. Keep the love high and the hate low, but sometimes I got to sound like a hater.
Judgment Day started off like that.
War Games will be centered around the bloodline again. But see, at this point, what even is the bloodline?
That's fair.
Let me ask that question. What even is the bloodline at this point?
Well, it doesn't even have to necessarily be bloodline. There's rumors that Roman wants to create a new Shield. I read something on that. It's interesting. Like, get two young talents with him, and you have those three. I mean, you have Seth bring in Bronson Reed and fucking Braun Breaker. What happens if Roman Reigns gets like mellow or something like that?
What do you mean?
Like for his new Shield, he picks like Karrion Kross and Mello, something like that.
Oh no!
This is a hotter fucking take.
I think that would be dead in the water.
Well, you have Mello and somebody else. You could take Karrion Kross out.
But you said Roman's the leader, right?
Yeah.
Okay, can I tell you the issue with this?
Okay.
Roman only has so many dates. I'm shooting movies, dude.
Well, you're doing this for War Games, so.
Slow build? I mean, as all of his shit is a slow build. I mean, don't get me wrong, all of his shit's a slow build.
I mean, you got.
Also, Solo isn't really. Yeah. Oh, well, Solo is related.
Kross is not gone.
I forget. What is Solo's relation to the bloodline?
Kross just signed the contract. That was in the news. Yeah.
Yeah, Austin Theory is gone. Austin Theory.
Yeah, Austin Theory is the one that got really.
Austin Theory puts. They packed his bags. It's tricky, man. Your question was, again, let me answer it correctly.
Oh, the War Games match.
You
essentially answered it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who would let me replace Jelly Roll.
I'd put Jimmy there. Because you just get the OG bloodline. And Punk. Then you have that against Seth's team. And
Kim, as much as I agree with you,
mm-hmm.
and I think you just said something that's very correct.
You either have Jimmy or Jacob Fatu, one or the other. I would just say Jacob Fatu because he's more.
Probably Jimmy.
Yeah.
If it's Jay being like, hey, we need one more slot.
Right.
I'm going to hot take it, though. And remember, this is out of fun. I don't actually think that this is going to happen. So don't hold me to it.
Mm-hmm. Don't
put money on it. How cool would it be if the fifth member of Roman Reigns' team was Batista?
It would never happen, but...
Like, hear me out. Let me fantasy book.
But Batista,
let me fantasy book.
Batista already announced he's retired, man.
Let me fantasy book. Let me live here, okay? Let me live. What if they're short one member, and I'm imagining that Drew's cutting a promo on Roman, right?
Right.
He goes, "Oh, you're Hollywood now. You don't have any friends."
Mm-hmm.
And Roman could go, "Well, you're right. You're right, Drew. I don't have any wrestler friends left.
Right.
But I have Hollywood friends."
Yeah.
And the moment he says, "I have Hollywood friends," you hear, I walk for miles inside this pit of danger. You're telling me if Batista didn't walk out there and do that, let's fantasy book for a second. You're telling me if he didn't walk out there and do that, you wouldn't go, what the fuck? I mean, come on, man. His last match, you can't be him tripping through the ropes.
I'm not sure you watch Up, Up, Down, Down, but like when Xavier Woods says that shit.
I don't watch
it.
I'm not hip to Up, Down, Down.
They love the Batista entrance on and they play it over and over again. Like, yeah. Like, it's just hilarious. And
you said no, Batista's done. He does not like Batista.
Yeah,
he
Batista,
he wants him done with. He doesn't like Batista.
He's retired, so it's not happening. But it's
there's no chance of that.
It's a fun idea.
It was something fun I thought of.
Yeah.
It was something that I pictured. I don't know. I get weird.
I mean,
we're all wrestling fans. We all get weird, right? Workaholics fans. I don't know if you guys like Workaholics, but let's get weird.
At season 1, season 2 of that shit.
Workaholics?
Yeah.
Uncle Blazer.
Yeah. I can't remember. I haven't watched it so damn long, but
yes.
It's a fucking great show though.
Well, observing stuff, my brother, my guy, my dude. Thank you for being tuned in live and everybody watching afterwards. Observing stuff. Guess what? The floor is yours. Ask us whatever the fuck crazy wrestling question you want. Ask us anything. How many feet did Owen Hart fall from? 22 feet or 29? I don't know.
Jesus. Jesus. Oh, no.
I'm Mr. Keep You on Your Toes for a reason.
Yeah,
in fact, there was a meme that I saw recently. Somebody said you have 3 kids and your wife just divorced you after 10 years and said you have to pay $250,000 in child support.
Right.
And the meme it says me and it's Chris Benoit and it says no problem, Your Honor.
No problem. Let me think.
Think on it. You got time. I'm grabbing another beer. I'm excited to see what wrestling question you have to ask. You can literally ask us anything. Like, you can literally ask us fucking anything. Ask me who got killed first, Chris Benoit's wife or his son. I think I know.
One of the Raw vs. SmackDowns, when you could download fucking characters. I think this was 2011. Like, I had this game. No, it was 2012. I had this game, and I'm downloading wrestling off the fucking DLC, the server and shit. And someone made a zombie Chris Benoit, and I just could not fucking help myself but to download that shit. It was just it was the fucking craziest shit. And the thing is, you can make your own custom music and shit and put it in the game, so you can put the fucking holy shit. I love that. That Raw vs. SmackDown game was awesome because that was the first Universal mode.
You know what? This just came to me as observing is thinking of his question. I want to ask a question to you, and I want to ask a question to everybody.
Okay.
Who was the wrestler death that hit you the hardest?
Oh, Eddie Guerrero. Easily. I
agree.
I literally
I'm glad we didn't have debate on that. My dad actually woke me up for that. El Padrino woke me up for that. That was the first death ever.
I told my
Observing stuff said I got it. Looking forward to it.
I told my girlfriend at the time, Eddie
oh.
Guerrero died. I'm devastated right now. Eddie Guerrero died.
Eddie Guerrero was the toughest one. Eddie Guerrero was by far the toughest one. Loved Eddie Guerrero.
Okay, good question. All right, shoot.
Shoot, brother. My birthday is the day that Bray died.
That's pretty fucked up.
R.I.P. Bray Wyatt. I have a Fiend shirt. This is the Firefly Funhouse. I live in it.
Wrestling lore that happened on my birthday. DX invaded WCW in the fucking Jeep tank. That happened on my birthday.
I actually don't have wrestling lore on my birthday, but I do have lore.
Okay.
My 21st birthday, I was at the Jazz Casino. Stepped outside, having a beer. Guess what?
Yeah, I imagine it.
Guess who I bummed a cigarette off of?
Ray's death was very surprising. No one saw that shit coming.
Guess who I bummed a cigarette off of? This is my birthday lore. This isn't anybody that I necessarily share a birthday with. I mean, I share a birthday with Samuel L. Jackson, but I don't really have much lore with that. Never met him. But guess what? My birthday, I was 21. I don't even know what year this was now. I lose track. Matt Dillon is who I bummed a cigarette off of.
Okay.
He was outside the Jack's Casino. He was smoking fucking Marlboro Reds.
Right.
I was like, mind if I bum one? Boom. So I'm the guy that bummed a cigarette off Matt Dillon. He said, not going to lie, it messed me up, but here's the question. Who said they broke the mold when they made me? They broke the mold when they made me. Was that dashing Cody Rhodes? That's a really good question. They broke the mold when they made me. Is that dashing Cody Rhodes?
I wasn't expecting trivia here. Fuck, man. Okay.
They broke the mold when they made me. Why do I'm hearing it. I'm hearing it. I'm hearing it. And it almost sounds like a Dusty Rhodes promo. They broke the mold when they made me, baby. Yeah, and wait. Is that Dusty? They broke the mold when they made me, baby.
I would say it's. I think you might overthink. I would say it's Cody.
I'm overthinking it for sure.
I would say it's Cody.
Cody?
I think so. I don't
Really?
know. I really don't know, but
that's not Cody. They broke the mold when they made me. They broke the mold. Wait. He might be asking something deep. Hold on. Is this Christopher Nowitzki? Wait. Survivor Series 2002 promo. What the fuck did Nowitzki say?
I'm locking into my answer. I'm probably
You're
wrong.
going Cody?
Yeah, I'm probably wrong.
All right, if I'm sticking an answer, I'm going Dusty. You went Cody, I went Dusty. No, it's a wrestler. They broke the mold when they made me. They broke the mold when they made me. Vader?
No way. No shot.
Because Vader used to shoot weird.
No, it's a wrestler. Like
they broke the mold when
Cody
they. Oh, Shawn Michaels?
Oh no. I don't. Maybe. Wait, I looked. I would say it's Cody, but that's just me. I'm still locked in. I'm probably wrong, but
Dolph Ziggler.
Dolph.
They broke the mold when they made me. Dolph Ziggler.
It should have been me.
Well, that makes sense. You want to know a fun fact about Dolph Ziggler? Me and you saw him perform at the same pay-per-view and didn't even know we were there.
The ladder match against Luke Harper, right?
Can we share that story?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Me and you were in the same house that night. No idea.
We didn't even meet. Like, we didn't know each other at that time.
Had no idea.
Yep.
I was just there chilling.
I was there.
Well, at the time, I was perked up.
I mean, I was there with my coworkers.
I don't do pills anymore. Twist that.
I was there with like 4 or 5 other people from work. So he was a great worker. He kept his style too close to Shawn Michaels. That's the only critique I have of him.
That's a good take. I will say 2 things about Dolph.
To the point where he thought he was Shawn Michaels. So.
Well, first off, you're talking to the right people because I know you're from St. Louis, Missouri. We're from Cleveland, Ohio. Dolph Ziggler wrestled for Kent, no?
Kent State.
Kent State.
The Golden Flashes.
Fuck yeah. And Dolph Ziggler's always been a homeboy to us. I think Dolph Ziggler's super underrated too, but there was one thing that you didn't say that I really, really want to throw out because I feel like we would be. Oh fuck yeah! Him versus Luke Harper.
Yeah, that was
stole the show.
That was the best match of that night.
Stole the show.
It was the first match, and you had the fucking bronze color like shorts on.
I still have that picture of him on top of the ladder holding Big Gold.
Oh, he got popped.
That
like everyone's like,
fuck yeah, dude. I love Dolph Ziggler.
Too bad rest of the cards.
Nick Nemeth, aka Nick Nemeth. But here's the thing I gotta say about Dolph Ziggler though, as we're putting him over. One of the best sellers.
Oh yeah, he was a good seller, but he kind of like oversold like Michaels did.
I like that. I would rather you oversell than undersell.
That's true. But man, sometimes he was just a rag doll.
Hey,
he was.
I'm gonna be honest. If I got a chance to be in the wrestling ring, be honest, what would you do with me? You're gonna ragdoll me.
Yeah.
Throw me, whip me as hard as you can into the corner, and I'm gonna put some momentum into it. And like Ric Flair, motherfucker, I'm gonna go flying right over that son bitch. Like, let's go.
It just made me think of the Ric Flair falling face first.
I love that though. I love a good sell. I love a good sell.
I like that Ric Flair just falls face first, just every time.
Never forget he wrestled his own jacket.
Yeah, you just double drop.
Boom! Leg drop the jacket. He literally put the jacket in the figure four. Choked it out. Made it even tap.
When you got in a women match with the fucking Pope. Yeah,
I gotta drink with Ric Flair, man. I gotta drink a beer with Ric Flair. I gotta hear some of these stories. I gotta hear about you on the plane ride from hell.
Yeah, that was what I was gonna say. Motherfucker was helicoptering from what I was hearing.
Hey, as somebody that likes to get drunk and have a good time, if Ric Flair was my drinking buddy for that night and I saw his robe and his cock come out, I would be like, Rick, my guy, my man, back to the room. We're done. You're fucked up for the night. We've exhausted it all. You're done.
Jesus Christ, man.
Man, that's the thing. I don't care about getting canceled because I will stand 20 toes on business. And everybody knows I stand for all love. I want love for everybody.
That was like...
I want love for everybody. Male, female, trans, anything.
Honestly, that
I support everybody.
Worst thing that happened in life.
I want everybody to wake up with a smile.
That's true.
He said, oh, God, if Ric Flair was my drinking buddy, I'd die. I can't drink with Flair. I think I could drink with Flair. It would just be an interesting time because I'm not a sexual predator. And he seems that, like, when he gets a little drunk, that's what he kind of likes to do. But guess what? Woo! I love the nature boy. And I think that he means well. I think I could drink with Flair. I don't know. What do y'all think? Y'all think I could drink with Flair? Tucker Tente, Ric Flair?
Yeah.
You think I got that?
Oh, yeah.
I got hell on that.
Yeah, drink with anybody.
Appreciate that. I try. Try. Something I told you, though, earlier, and I want to leave these people with this as we're getting ready to kind of wind down here. I want you guys to wake up with a fucking smile and remind yourselves, truthfully, of 3 things you're grateful for. And most importantly, more importante, look in that mirror and say, I love you. Now, I know people think that that's a gimmick and people might think that that's a joke. But I legitimately wake up every day and look in that mirror and remind myself of 3 things I'm grateful for and tell myself I love you. Chad said, I think about it big because I'm only a year older than him. Meanwhile, Flair is like 70 years older than us. Well, I'm going to be the first one to say it. Ric Flair is going to probably die in the ring. Mm-hmm. Ric Flair is going to probably die in the ring. Am I wrong?
Right.
I mean,
yeah, he almost had like a heart attack at one time.
He faked it in front of his daughter. Yeah. He's going to die in the ring. But I love Ric Flair. Wish nothing but the best for him. And speaking of that, I got to say, R.I.P. Hulk Hogan. You said, oh, congratulate yourself for making it to the weekend, everyone. Thank you, brother. Thank you. You have no idea how much that means to me because I truly mean this when I say it.
Enjoying the weekend right now?
Not only enjoying the weekend, but I truly mean it when I say this. When you wake up in the morning and you open your eyes and you're breathing air, you can't take that for granted. You can't do it. Because there's so many people that would have wished that they woke up just like that.
Mm-hmm.
If there's anything you ever take away from me, I'm going to tell you like this. You party, you smoke, you drink, you have a good time, you have a lot of fun. But it doesn't mean anything if you're not also putting your nose to the ground and keeping your feet locked to it and putting in that grind, trying to hustle and be the best version of yourself that you can be. So with that being said, I'll see you guys tomorrow for Pull Up the Chair. I'm looking forward to it. Everybody watching, tuned in live, or whether you're watching afterwards, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. It's Mr. Keep the Love High and the Hate Low. Mr. Wake Up with a Smile on. Remind yourself of 3 things you're grateful for. Look in that mirror and say, I love you. And last but certainly never least, I cannot tell you how much I appreciate each and every one of you and each and everybody that's subscribed and tuned into this show and everything that we do. It means the absolute world to me. I can't stress that enough. Chad said, I say that in my channel. I congratulate everyone because someone are blessed to breathe today. And that is how I know that we're both making an impact. Not just me, but you. I'm inspired by you, and you're inspired by me. And that is what the goal is. And I try to put that on everybody. I lost tonight, 8-5. It is what it is. But guess what? We all had a blessed, wonderful night. We all had a smile on our face. Love in our hearts. Everybody had a good, safe time. If you ask me, if you check off all of those boxes, then we had a blessed, wonderful, beautiful night. He said, yes, sir. Peace out. Good night. Got some shit to do. So does he. He's heading out.
Yeah, I need to go.
We're all going.
Yeah.
My guy, I'll get the door for you.
All right.
With that being said, I'm going
Take
to
it
close
easy,
out
guys.
on the stream.
Peace out.
Bumps and bruises. Peace.